many churches, this has been the answer, a specially prepared record in print and pictures. Literally hundreds of parishes have preserved their heritage in books like these. For older churches, it has provided the means to bring together all the records of the past. For new churches, it has served to commemorate a beginning, the start of a new history. Custom books have captured milestones, the completion of a parish project. They have been used to recognize the people who have played important and vital roles in the life of the church. In addition, the custom book plays an important role in communications in the church. Think of the keepsakes that matter to people in the course of their lives. A family album, cherished mementos, a high school yearbook. A time in our lives captured forever. And for the people of God, this book takes its place alongside the others. But parishes need guidance. Men like Joe Schweigart can help provide it.
I meet with pastors and their council committees to outline our parish custom book publishing program for them.
Joe is with them all the way through.
That's right. I would begin initially to outline the various services that we offer to the parish, right through the underwriting aspect of the book onto successful distribution.
Joe explains the underwriting.
Yes, the underwriting is probably one of the key contributions that we offer to a parish. We simply don't leave the parish up to its own means to raise the money to cover the cost of the book. I would meet with the pastor and his committee to determine a useful range of sponsorships for participations in the book and make arrangements to have the forms and proper samples delivered to the parish, and also meet with the underwriting committee to get them off to a successful start. I've been involved in many books, and I've yet to be involved in a book where the book is not at least paid for itself. And most books realize a small net gain for the effort as well.
With this important consideration resolved, how do you evaluate a book like this? On what basis can you judge its worth? For some, it's a matter of craftsmanship, of quality. When the pastor of St. Mary's Cathedral was considering a custom book, he went to one of his laymen, Harry Gaffney, a leading editor of catechetics books.
Well, I'm in the publishing field, and he was anxious to get my opinion of a custom book that had been prepared for a neighboring parish, the pastor of which is a classmate of his. And I immediately recognized that this was not the usual locally produced journal done on one occasion or another in the life of a parish, but rather a very fancy, beautifully colored, nicely printed piece of work that a parishioner could be proud of.
Obviously, any custom book must be measured in terms of what it means to the parishioners themselves. The response in Harry's church?
Very delighted, very delighted. Most of them didn't imagine what could be accomplished when they saw the color photography, the beautiful paper, the cover, which is just stunning. The entire presentation convinced everybody that we had done the correct thing.
Possibly one of the most significant benefits of custom book is its ability to satisfy a variety of needs, and in its ability to serve even the smallest and most remote parishes. A custom book editor comments on the variety of churches and purposes.
We go from very large parishes, such as this particular book, to very small ones. On this particular book, under the leadership of the pastor, a very large number of programs are enforced, and these seem to satisfy the various needs of all of the parishioners, regardless of age, and both educationally, socially, and as well as spiritually. And an interesting note about this particular one is that the pastor left there recently and went to another parish, a ghetto parish, and he tells us that one of the very first things that he did was to call us up and request another custom book. A very interesting book that we did out west involved 4 very tiny mission churches that individually would not have warranted doing a story on, but combined produced a very charming and a very effective book on all of the churches.
A time for small things. A time for great things. In the life of our parish, there is a time for all things. How we remember today affects tomorrow, and tomorrow is more than the next sunrise. It is all tomorrows. Now is the time to preserve our heritage.